Realtors are all friggin' crooks. I'm Frank Felico of the Felico Group. On this segment of Thoughts from the Red Chair, it was recently revealed in Quebec media that two realtors had allegedly had friends and family members submit bogus offers on homes they were selling to create a sense of competition among the legitimate buyers, artificially driving up the prices. They are now under investigation and stand to have their broker licenses terminated. Let's talk about the dirty part of the business and why so much of the public has a disdain for realtors. My own friends and family have often shared their feelings, mostly negative, about the real estate industry. And speaking candidly, I can't really blame them or the public for their point of view. The example I just gave is unfortunately not an isolated event. We have now close to 70,000 agents in Toronto and roughly only about 100,000 transactions per year. So that means most agents do not even do one deal a year. So what happens when you have that many people competing for the same nut? Inevitably, the worst in human nature comes out. Add to the mix that many of these agents jump in for the wrong reasons. Part-time agents wanting to earn the proverbial quick buck are rampant. When something is this important, whether it be professional or blue collar, I don't want a part-time anything. My aunt, for example, I love her to death, but if she told me she was a part-time surgeon and I needed a heart procedure, I would say, sorry, Auntie, I need someone who lives and breathes heart surgery. If I'm going to Vegas for the weekend, sure, I'd probably book it online or feel okay using a friend who's a part-time travel agent. But if I was planning a 3-week honeymoon through Europe, I would want a full-time dedicated travel agent. If I have a water leak in my house, I want a full-time plumber. If I'm investing my money, I don't want a part-time stockbroker, and neither do you. If I'm boarding a plane, I don't want a part-time pilot. You get the picture. The point is, buying and selling a home is a major life event. And when you entrust someone with little experience or unethical intentions, the result is often bad, and the experience is what most people say. Realtors are overpaid for what they do. And if you pick the wrong realtor, I can totally see why many of you have that opinion. I've been in the real estate business a long time, and I can say that this sentiment is common amongst the public. I will also say that of the many thousand agents in the industry, I have encountered quite a few that are professional, competent, talented, and ethical. It is often said the more rare an item, the more precious it is, and might be harder to find. That caliber of realtor can literally change the economic well-being of a family and set them up for decades of success. On the flip side, many realtors are just not in enough transactions to have enough real-time, up-to-date knowledge. They may not be aware of the constant changing legal and regulatory changes. Simply put, they do not have enough contract experience to get you through a deal cleanly. Negotiating 1 to 2 deals a year is just not adequate experience. My thought for this week is before you paint an entire industry with the same brush, ask yourself this: did you choose your representation wisely enough? The Felico Group, changing lives one thought at a time.